These affirmations are for helping you with intermittent fasting. Just imagine yourself 6 months from now, and you've done this intermittent fasting for 6 months, and you get on the scale, and you see your new weight, and you are so proud of yourself. And you look in a full-length mirror, and you see how many inches you've lost. You might not know the exact number of inches, but it's pretty obvious. And when you try on clothes that had fit you 6 months earlier, it's just amazing to see how they fall off of you now, that they're way too big. And you're so motivated to do this intermittent fasting because with these affirmations, it can be so much easier. And you'll find yourself with so much more energy and having so much fun. There's far less decisions that you need to make when you do intermittent fasting. It might be time to start reviewing what you need to know about the intermittent fasting. And there's some great videos online that are free that you can watch, like Dr. Andrew Huberman or Dr. Berg, and I'll put those down in the description. But you also might want to read a book on intermittent fasting. Dr. Fung has a wonderful book. And now that you're ready to commit to intermittent fasting, the first thing that you do is you decide on the times that you want to eat. You decide on your feeding times. So choose those times now. Generally, you want to do less than 8 hours. So if you start at 10, your last feeding time would be 6. Some people make it even shorter and do a 6-hour or a 4-hour eating window. And even others do a 1 meal a day, OMAD, 1 meal a day. And they enjoy the 1 meal a day, and it makes it so much easier as they don't have to worry about all these meals that they're cooking and all the things that they're going to eat during that 1 meal a day. It's so easy because all they concentrate on is making sure they get enough protein and nutrition. So now that you've decided on your window, you've decided on the times that you want to eat and the times that you won't want to eat, there's one more thing that you should know that would help you. Sometimes in the evening or during the day, you might get a sudden feeling of hunger. And it comes on really quickly, and it's this, oh, I'm famished, I have to eat now. And just know that that's not real hunger. Real hunger comes on gradually. Whereas that feeling of sudden hunger and being famished is usually an emotion, or it might be a signal that your body needs more water. You'll find after just a glass of water and just a little bit of refocusing, focusing on something different, that sudden hunger just completely disappears and goes away. And you're also removing that fear. Sometimes we've been taught when we were little that if you're hungry that you better eat, and it's so urgent to eat, but it really isn't. There's plenty of people that not only do 1 meal a day, but sometimes they'll go 2 or 3 days without eating, and they're completely fine. They're drinking plenty of water, and they have plenty of extra weight on them, and that weight is coming off. So we're going to do this in a very healthy manner. And that's why I recommend reading the books out there on intermittent fasting, reading the research, listening to some of the doctors on YouTube that have those details. You're just going to continue to get more knowledge so that you know the little nuances. When you wake up in the morning, you wait at least an hour before you have any tea or coffee. And if you do have tea or coffee, it's best that you limit it to 2 cups a day. And also no sugar substitutes, and no milk or cream or any other additives into your coffee or tea. Just black. And you can do this. You can try this for a little bit and you'll find that it gets easier and easier. You'll find that your cravings start disappearing. And that's what's so fun. You're so focused on eating healthy during that window of time that you have that the cravings start disappearing. And even the sugar cravings disappear. Maybe it has to do with the hormones changing. Or maybe it has to do with easier focus on only staying in your window to eat. But regardless, you'll find that the sugar cravings, more and more so each day, just disappear. And when you do have a sugar craving, you could think of it as the sweetness of life. What it's telling you is you're missing the sweetness of life. Maybe you're not actually craving sugar. You're craving that sweetness of life. And so the best way to conquer that is just start thinking about all the family members and friends, acquaintances, co-workers, neighbors, whoever around you that might need a little sweetness themselves. So instead of worrying about how much sweetness you're getting, you're just spreading that joy and love and light to other people. You're spreading the sweetness to somebody else. So what you can do is just take a quick pause. Maybe you go talk to somebody that might need a little bit of inspiration from you. Or you might give somebody a call who maybe doesn't get too many calls and just wants a positive, happy conversation from you. But you'll find that each and every day those sugar cravings reduce and you feel stronger. And you'll suddenly start feeling like exercising, because as that weight starts dropping off, you have more energy. And you also realize that you can do this and that the weight is coming off faster and faster. And with drinking more water and exercising, you're actually increasing that weight loss. And that's so much fun. Maybe you move just a tiny bit more every day. Could be that you take an extra walk up and down the stairs, or that you get some exercise bands out and you just play with them and start stretching. Maybe you get outside and walk with a friend or a family member that also needs more exercise, and you enjoy that fresh air, getting out into nature. There are so many good things that you can do for your body. And you're realizing that you really love yourself. You appreciate yourself. You love this body. You're treating this body as you would treat a friend. You say nice things to your body. You think nice thoughts. You give love to your body. And you bring love into every cell of your body. You are going to have the most amazing day because you've chosen to have an amazing day. And you've chosen to make some changes in your life. And these changes are easy. They're gradual. You can start out very easy with the intermittent fasting. Even if you just have to cut down your window to 12 hours of feeding a day to start. You'll gradually work up to 10 hours and then 8 hours and then 6 hours. And you'll find something that works for you. And you'll get your body to be that ideal weight and size, full of energy, full of love for yourself, full of fun. And so now that you're ready to take on your day, you might even want to get out a piece of paper and put down a few things that you want to accomplish. Maybe things that have to do with learning more about intermittent fasting or reviewing things that you might have forgotten. Maybe a few items about exercising or taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself. You are having a fantastic day. Things are working out perfectly for you. Things are always working out for you now. And with that, have a fantastic day.